Ladies and gentlemen, Bab has gotten the 13-minute world record solo on Spaceland. And I remembering interviewing Zay about the Spaceland world record, and they have even gotten the official 4P world record as well. So Spaceland has absolutely been killing it with the way that they have been able to just beat this map so much faster. Obviously, we're playing on Director's Cut mode here with Willard Weiler. Rest in peace, man. I cannot believe Pee Wee Herman had passed away literally last year, man. That is insane. Spaceland will live on forever. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. He's probably going to pull first hit. Basically, yeah, they don't ever do the Wonder Weapon quest anymore for Spaceland. He gets the 4th of July, brother. My patriotic brother, man. For democracy. Helldivers too, baby. But yeah, no, he's going to go through it now. Spaceland is a very interesting map because pretty much all you need to do to get this world record is obviously turn on the power. He's going to need to build Neil up as well. But then a lot of it is mainly just like getting random upgrades and doing very interesting steps. But I love the boss fight. The boss fight of this map is one of the most challenging boss fights ever. But with the simple glitch people have found with the Fate and Fortune cards, with the infinite ammo one specifically, you're just able to just rinse through that. Also, that nade that he threw there was huge. That was really cool. And so, yeah, he's just opened up the power. Also, this card that he's running is probably the best card in Infinite Warfare, in my opinion. It's called Evade, and it literally gives you exo movement, pretty much. It gives you that jump that allows you to get pushed forward, which is, in my opinion, probably the best part of exo zombies, where you have that jump that can push you forward a bit. But now you don't even need to double jump to even hit that, man. It's crazy. So, or exo jump, I should say. But yeah, basically, power is on. He got this pretty much sub 2 minutes. That's pretty much exactly what he needs to go through. And he needs to open up pack as well by going through all of the portals. And once he's gone through all the portals, he can go through PAP and then activate these flying saucers around the map. He activates a nuke here to nuke round 1. And yeah, I believe this is going to be done on a very low round, because on Director's Cut, you also spawn in with 25,000 points at your disposal. And obviously all the perks and pack punch weapons in the box. And so all this is doing is my man has now got the SETICOM built. Beautiful. We love the SETI. Love my boy the SETI. And then literally he's just going to place it down once every 3 rounds and do a defense step. Obviously, it's just so cool seeing the progression of this this world record, really. Because I remember when zombie YouTubers used to hold the world record for Spaceland. Even Codename Pizza was speedrunning this a lot as well and hit some insane records, I remember back in the day, on this map. And then literally, now people have found some insane ways to do it. This card now, I think, is going to be utilized in every single Infinite Warfare Zombies world record. And it's just so crazy because Lee Ross, the creator of IW Zombies, he's still on Twitter, still responding to a lot of people who loved this game. And I mean, listen, I think this game definitely got too much hate, and it sucks because IW itself, not even the Zombies multiplayer and the trailer, got so much hate. I think if Zombies was put on any other game, man, I feel like people would have loved it so much more. It just sucks that it was tied in with all of the nonsense that people did not like with IW multiplayer. IW Zombies still, in my opinion, has some of the best systems. It's still so underrated, and it's sad because this game, in my opinion, acted more of like a true Black Ops 3 sequel, regardless of the storyline, just in terms of gameplay mechanics, than even Black Ops 4 did. You know, it's kind of weird that that is I think, you know, but I mean, man, IW is great. This area is the fastest area also in Spaceland, on that bridge there to getting all of the kills the fastest throughout the round. It's just so cool to me how they know the exact spots for the SETICOM, because there's multiple areas that it can spawn in, but they know the exact spots it needs to be in to hit WR. And so there's already so much RNG on this step, in my opinion, because there's no way you can guarantee a SETICOM spot. And so the thing is that he has to defend this radar without the health bar on it going to 0. And he has to defend it for quite some time. You know, it's not easy, especially because the Wonder Weapons on Spaceland are kind of not that great. Like, obviously on the lower rounds they're great, but man, even past round 30, the Wonder Weapons on Spaceland really struggle. And I think that is probably the worst aspect of this map. I don't know why these Wonder Weapons aren't infinite damage. Again, it just doesn't make sense. Why even have a wonder weapon? That's like the best weapon on this map to use is an M14. The wall weapon in the starting room. Like, what was the balancing ideas in this game, bro? And I mean, I feel like that never really got fixed with the majority of this game. The balancing with the weapons in this, I feel like was just one of the worst parts, I think, with just damage being all over the place on just the most random guns. But still, man, this game was still amazing. I feel like people do not appreciate the game mechanics of this game enough. They really did try, and it goes to show that, like, microtransactions can be done right on COD Zombies. I mean, IW Zombies did it really uniquely where you could get certain weapon variants, like, pretty much for microtransaction currency, which was the keys back in this game. And so, I don't know, man. It was fun. It was fun. And I think the Fate and Fortune cards were really good as well. They were less balanced, or they were more balanced versions of Gobblegum. And in my opinion, these versions of the microtransaction system were also better than the Black Ops 4 elixirs. That system was absolutely caca. And so the reason why he's trying to end around here is obviously just to get the last SETICOM spot down. He needs to do 3. And once all 3 are done, he's literally on to the boss fight, pretty much. Like, this Easter egg is very simplistic. It's got a lot of RNG, I would say, just in terms of spawns. Like, where does the UFO spawn when you're on that final step? Where do the SETICOM spawn? You know, do you get that RNG to hit the first wonder weapon, being any of the blasters, really, on your first box hit, right? So there's a lot of stuff. He's also running Twist of Fate, which is incredible fortune card that literally just spawns in a tornado that just takes out everything and kind of like aimbots towards all the zombies. It's just great, man. It's great. This map really had some unique stuff. Really, really a phenomenal map. Easily my favorite IW Zombies map. Raven the Redwoods is up there too. Honestly, Raven the Redwoods has definitely grown on me over the years. But, man, Spaceland was something else. I've always wanted a theme park map, and this map delivered, bro. This map freaking delivered. Like, Left 4 Dead 2 was the only type of, like, carnival theme type zombies map I feel like we really had before this in a major COD Zombies game. Or not COD Zombies, a major Zombies game. But, man, they cooked with Spaceland, man. I feel like they didn't even have to keep up the same Spaceland aesthetic. Like, I feel like a lot of the maps after this tried to live up to Spaceland, but they really should have just been their own thing. You know, I don't know, because this game's aesthetic and theme was just like dancing. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Like, you had the 70s dancing, the 80s dancing, the 90s dancing. Very, very interesting. And then you had a space map at the end. Like, what the heck? And it was, yeah, Beast from Beyond we don't talk about. That map is for the Extinction fans. All 20 of you. And we all love you. Nah, man. Extinction was fun. I never played the DLC. Wasn't my thing. Extinction did do a lot of good things. It's just too bad that microtransactions are literally like the weed that is like choking COD Zombies, man. It's so sad. So sad. So SETICOMs are almost done now. He is very much ahead on his splits here. He's going to be less than 10 seconds ahead, but he's still in the green, man. 9 seconds. That's a huge deal. So all 3 SETICOMs are done, and literally on the time slits, he's boss fight ready to go. Crazy. On round 4, he is boss fight ready to go. Wow. Like, that is mad. And yeah, this speedrun is very quick because of these steps, man. Like, listen, I like simplistic Easter eggs. Like, people don't like Zetsubo where you're just getting 3 cogs to get the elevator. This is pretty much the same thing. You're just doing the SETICOMs to get the dials to spawn in the boss. I don't mind these simple Easter eggs, man. I honestly don't mind more simplistic Easter eggs because when you get to BO4 and you get these like complicated Blood of the Dead, Voyage of Despair, spin the clocks 9 times, Alpha, Omega, like, I don't want all that. Just give me something fun, man. But not too simple. I think Cold War was too simple, you know? That was where it's like, man, you are basically like spoon-feeding me the steps at this point. Easter eggs should not be spoon-fed. But it should not be like this, like, shoot the bones outside the map cryptic type, you know? It has to be fun. It has to be something that you can kind of figure out. And I say kind of because I'm thinking like Garad Crovy with like puzzles. Like, there should be steps that stump you, but they should be easy to beat once you know how to do them, you know? I think that's the hallmark of a great Zombies Easter egg. mysterious, yet repeatable and replayable. I don't know. And I think Spaceland's got that. At least for the most part. It's probably not as mysterious as it could be. It is kind of a weird thing. You're basically using a radio to call in an alien. I mean, that's kind of the whole Easter egg. That's fascinating. Also, it's so cool that they use these, like, little teleporter special grenades around this map. And that is really new in the Spaceland World Record run. They've really added that as a difference. So now he's going to be playing the tones and calling in all of the tones, basically repeating what the UFO says. I always love watching the boss fights on these world record runs. And so, I mean, yeah, I think obviously just his SETICOM luck and his luck just in general with everything, Wonder Weapon, probably also the boss, is the reason why WR is so fast. And I think also he's going to get the best time to take out the UFO. Because the last step is you have to shoot your blaster at that gate, at the spawn, towards his left or behind him now. And it just takes out the UFO, but you have to just hope that the UFO is over the pack-a-punch. Because if it isn't, you're not going to take it out. And so he probably got a super lucky beam attack on the UFO at the end here. And so literally there's nothing he can do right now. He's just waiting for the time for the UFO to come back and spawn in and give him the colors. I think if there were to be any skips on this Easter egg, it would be somehow to manipulate the UFO in a certain way. Maybe there's a way to do it. I doubt it, though, because the Fate and Fortune cards aren't as overpowered as the Black Ops 3 Gobblegum, and I feel like because of that specifically, there's probably not that much of a guaranteed way to skip Easter egg steps like I would say you could in Black Ops 3 or even Black Ops 4. But, yeah, man, that's why I like overpowered stuff, man. Not if it's microtransactionally based, but it's just so cool watching how Easter eggs like these get solved, because it's like you never expect that certain cards would just give you such a time advantage, you know? And so now he's doing the final Toad step, and then he's going to get a clown little boss round that comes in where he just has to take out a bunch of exploding clowns. And then after, the alien is going to spawn in, and he's literally going to be done. Wow. Yeah, and so finally now the tones are done. And so now he's got the clowns spawned in already. And he's going to be able to take them out. The clowns on this map freak me out, man. And because it's wild, because this game gives you PhD, right? It gives you a perk called Bomb Stoppers, which is basically PhD Flopper. But it doesn't give you explosive resistance to the exploding clowns. Like, that's insane. It literally goes against the philosophy of the perk, which is like you take out everything. And here you go, he's got his last fortune card, which is the Raining Bullets, which is the infinite ammo drop. I really hope Gulf War adds this drop. Infinite ammo is such a cool drop. I don't know why they just got rid of it after IW, man. Like, it is the reason why this is possible. Look at this. He just spawns it in, hits the chest point, literally grabs the instant. Oh, that's huge. And then melees the backpack, does it again. It's crazy how he's done it. And then he gets a free max. Oh my gosh. And then just spams it, and then he's done. And then now he just shoots gate, and then that's time. Oh, and he's just shooting one of them. Oh no, he's shooting just one of them until he got yelled. And bro, the UFO's in the perfect spot. Oh, he came back. Oh, he got it. Bro, it didn't even hit on the animation. It was like off, but he still broke it at the exact second. 13 minutes and 35 seconds, Bab. This is a legendary round. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go and check out the Spaceland Easter egg record solo. I very much don't think we see a sub 13. If we do, it's because somebody finds a massive game-breaking skip with the UFO.